ow. Have you feel that before? Push your hand here, rub around, ow, that hurt, right? Crazy, both sides here, tennis elbow, golfer elbow, elbow pain, tendonitis, all that stuff. You heard that all before? Have you ever think about how to fix it, take care of it? Stay tuned. We'll get you all that information upcoming right here. Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Nguyen Tran. I'm the founder of Optimal Chiro-Rehab Center, and I've been practicing for 18 years. And my specialty is chiropractic, physical rehab, and acupuncture. I want to create a share video to help educate you guys about the human body. You know, we actually never learn how to operate our body and learn how to take care of the body, understand more about the body, especially how we adapt this modern society with minimal movement, everything is so inconvenient. But sadly, the human body are not designed to be lazy. So the more you know about yourself, the more you know about the body. So on the last video, we actually talked about the wrist. Today we talk about the elbow, because what I want to do is I want to make sure we talk about the whole entire chain here, wrist, elbow, and shoulder. So today we're talking about the elbow. Well, before we talk about elbow, we have to understand how we injure ourselves and how we get to the point where the tendons start inflame, and that's what tendonitis is, or what caused this elbow pain. And a lot of us, we thinking, you know, if I play tennis, my elbow hurt, play golf, my elbow hurt. No. It's not those little things that you do every once in a blue moon that messes you up. It's what you do every day, and you use them a lot that mess you up. How many of you have cell phone, right? So when you're on the phone, what do you do with the phone? You go like this, right? How many people have computer and mouse? So when you move this finger, you can see when I move the finger, you see how my muscle's moving here? So it doesn't look like a lot, but think about it. If you're continuously doing this every second, 10, 15 hours a day, every day of the week, every week of the month, and you wonder why over time you don't start having some pain. Now, every single time you move this muscle, after the muscle movement, the energy being used, lactic acid buildup, okay? Now, lactic acid is what causes the tightness in the muscle. So when the muscle is tight, they need to have electrolyte and oxygen to come in to neutralize the lactic acid buildup. Now, that happens when you sleep. But sadly, we sleep for maybe 8 hours a day, if we're lucky. And we use this, 16 hours a day? See, so over time, you see every day you have extra 8, 9 hours of lactic acid buildup here. But why does it slowly build up and get tight? You might not have any pain on even stiffness. But think about it, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, you can do this, you can do this, you can do all that. Now, how many of you can do this without any discomfort? Or how many of you can do this without discomfort? So the process of lactic acid build up more and more, the muscle get tighter and tighter, they start to be restricting more pressure on the joint. Because all here, the muscle attached to the bone via the tendon. The tendon is made of fiber. It's meant to last a lifetime. It's very strong, but at the same time, it comprises mostly fiber. So they have barely any blood supply. So they're tough, but when you injure them, they take forever to heal, okay? And that's where, you know, all of a sudden you don't have any problem. All of a sudden, you know, let's say you play some tennis, and then you all start hurting. And you're thinking, oh my God, you know, I shouldn't play tennis anymore because tennis is bad for me. No. It's not tennis that's bad for you. Over the years, you'll use your elbow so much that the tendon in the elbow is too weak for tennis. Just like you have poor alignment in the car. You don't have, you know, vibrations or shaking until you go above 60, 70 miles per hour. So same thing a lot of our joint. You don't know it's wrong until you start using it. So don't give up something you love because something hurt. Fix it so that you can go back and do that. So you just like alignments, right? After you fix the alignment, you want to test to make sure the car can go 60, 70 miles without vibration. Same thing with our joint. Sometimes we give up too soon. That's why they're breaking down over time that we don't know about. So the mechanical injury, well, you know, overuse. And the other thing is, people always ask me, Dr. Tran, how come I'm right-handed but my left elbow is worse? Well, the joint needs mobility and movement. It's not only the movement that messes you up, it's not moving that actually create more problem. Because if I'm holding my phone on my left hand and using my right hand, and I do that for like half an hour, 40 minutes, right? This joint dried up and they get stiff And same thing with my wrist. See, I'm stuck in like that. And even though the phone are not heavy, but you add up the amount of time, just add up the weight and the time you use it, 4-hour, 10-hour day. That's where all this injury came from. It's a micro trauma. It's a little thing, but a lot of them mess you up. It's not the big thing. And then when you do the big thing, you hurt yourself. It's just telling you that your body is too weak for that. Okay, so same with the elbow. That's why elbow treatment is difficult. You take a painkiller, you pop some steroid injection. That's not helping it, because why? That only cause some reduced inflammation, cut off the pain here, but it's not fixing anything. So to get to the cause of it, that's why we use acupuncture, that's why we use cupping, that's why we stress other muscles, that's why we do palpation. All those things is physically help your body take out the lactic acid in the muscle. And when the muscles regain its flexibility, regain its normal range of motions, then you stress them more, and then you get strengthen them. So that everything needs a process. So when you have elbow problem, be patient with yourself. And the hardest thing is also, after you get treatment, you don't just not moving. You use them right away. Just like you have to renovate your kitchen, right? You can't cook as soon as they do renovation. It's the same with our hand. If I fix you and you go back, you do that again. And then the next day you come back, hey, how come I don't get better as fast as I wanted to? That's why. You have to let it heal. You have to give it time. And also, nutrient. Your body has to repair all the damage, right? What do they use to repair them? Not thin air, right? They need oxygen, they need minerals, they need vitamins and all that. So if you don't have enough minerals and vitamins and stuff that your body used to heal, or you fix the problem, it doesn't heal. Simple as that. But don't think about the big thing. Think about the small thing. How can I improve the little thing that I do the most every day, so that I can allow my elbow to last longer? Resting is so important. You don't think after you go home and have dinner and just sitting there on the couch and playing with your phone, that's not a big thing. Yeah, it is a big thing. Because when you need a break, your hand needs a break too. So first and foremost, if you have elbow problem, seek professional help, but give yourself time. There's no quick fix, because this guy takes years to get here. It's not overnight. And I can guarantee you, I can grab anybody out there and touch here and you have pain, because we use them so much, but we never care for them. So I hope this information helped. And then on the next couple of videos, we might do more exercise and stretching and things like that. But first, I want you guys to understand how the elbow can be injured and what kind of activity that causes more of this injury. All right, so now you have the information about how you get injured to the elbows. Let me give you 3 things that you can address. Well, first thing, seek professional help. But something, if you can get the professional help right away, you actually do something on your own. So ice and heat does help. Elbow brace does help, but remember, these are temporary, right? So you just put the brace on so that you can allow the body to heal. But if you overuse it, then your body atrophies, so it's actually even harder to fix after that. And then stretching every day, like do every time, take a small break when you work and do a little stretching. And let me give you one of those stretching right now that you can do anywhere. Just find a wall where you can put your hand, open up like this, and turn them upside down, and then slowly pull in. And you should feel a bit stretch all this side on the inside of the elbow. Just like that, and you hold that for a good 30 seconds to a minute. And you do it 2 or 3 times. And then for the outer of hip, the extensor here, you can turn your hand this way, make your wrist inside, and slowly straight your elbow out, bring your shoulder back, and hold it like that. Same thing, do this for about a minute, and 2 or 3 times, every couple hours. So that would help slow down the shortening of the muscle. But you definitely need to seek professional help, because the lactic acid inside do not get out just from stretching. Thank you for watching this video. And as I told you from the beginning, we try to make this video for you. So if you have any particular area that you want us to focus on, don't hesitate to let us know. Your feedback is highly appreciated. And we only get better with your feedback because you are the viewer. So please subscribe and like our video. Thank you.